What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. 90 days of daily video uploads. Crazy. Crazy awesome. I just recorded a 20-minute long video of me rambling at the camera. Watched it back. Realized it sucked. Gonna refilm it. Gonna make it better. Better, faster, harder. My eyes are up here, not down here. Listen, 90 days of video uploads has been transformational in my life. I'm eating better. I'm exercising. I'm spending more time with the kids, doing cooler things, being more present with them, being more present with my wife. I'm not just daydreaming about being down here in my basement playing with my toys. I'm actually down here in my basement playing with my toys, and that has just made my life so much better. When you're a 35-year-old man playing with little figures a little bit of the day every day, your life just gets better. I don't know. It's crazy. And really today on day 90, I'm excited to announce I built myself a website, hobbynomicon.com. Right now, I just loaded all my videos in. I put the transcript in, realized I said and ah, and according to YouTube citation, snort quite a bit. So I'm very sorry. I didn't realize just how much I was doing that. Gonna either edit all those out or preferably just stop doing it in my speech pattern. I feel so much more comfortable talking to the camera now. I feel so much better just like being goofy, showing who I actually am and not being so uptight on the camera. Although my nose still is a little stuffy. I feel like I've been struggling this whole winter with that. So I have tried to cut those out. So I'm sorry if any of them got through. I was feeling pretty lost about what I was going to do now that life was kind of returning back to normal from the twins. And I knew that it was time to get back in the saddle. I think I've talked about this a little bit in previous videos, but I built a career in marketing, and not like BS marketing, but like growth hacking, rev ops, getting businesses true leads and making them a ton of money in exchange for a small, in comparison, salary. And I rose to the top of that, hated it. So I did that. I spent the last 20 years building a career in that. Realized about 3 years ago that I didn't want to be in corporate or Silicon Valley anymore. And I came back in Virginia, started consulting locally, consulting with some companies in Texas and blah, blah, blah. But also just realized like it just didn't feel right. You know, and if you're a current client watching this, don't worry, I still got you. But I had been planning on 2026 being the year of building that consultancy and building out like a real agency, and it just never felt right, and I was dragging my feet on it, even though like I was broke as I've ever been right now, just needing to like know I needed to get back in the saddle and get back out and really consulting and doing it. And going into next year, I'm going to keep doing that with the current clients, but I'm going to give up trying to find more. And instead, I'm going to build a miniatures company. And I hadn't said that out loud until I filmed the other video. But so this is now the second time I'm saying it out loud. And I don't know anything about making miniatures. I know how to print 3D. I know how to, pretty good at 3D printing. I'm getting pretty good at recasting, which early days of these 90 days, I've been working on it. I've been getting good at it. I'm going to build my own company. And it might not be a miniatures company right away, but that's pie in the sky. I want to work with other sculptors. I want to work with people making cool stuff. I want to help artists get their stuff out there. And I want to use my skill set to help normal people start businesses. I want to help creative people and artists and people who maybe don't know the business side of things, but have a whole lot of love and a whole lot of things they're doing and making and sharing, and help them just do more of that and hopefully make some money doing that, where it doesn't feel like a job. And just even if you're not an artist, if you want to start your own business, I'm going to start a second channel of daily uploads on top of this one. I'm not going to talk about that one again because I want to keep this one very much what it is, and I'll keep that one very separate. That one will be a little bit more, maybe a little bit more professionally produced than this one, because I want to keep this one. I've intentionally kind of kept this one raw. I do want to improve my videography skills. I've done a lot of editing and like the marketing side of after other people have filmed it. So I definitely want to learn film and audio and get my videography skills better for sure. But I don't want to change the craziness and the rambliness and the silliness of this channel. But the other channel, It's just going to probably just be my name. I don't know. I'm not even going to link it because, again, like if you're here for the hobby stuff, you're not going to care about that. But going to start daily videos of building whatever that is, of just like being an artist and how can you survive, and try to teach everything I know about the business side and the sales and marketing side in a true, real way. I'm not going to suddenly sell a course. I'm not going to suddenly have like all that. No, it'll never be a course, never be anything like that. It's just going to be me showing up every day. What does that look like? How do you start your own business yourself with no money, no funding? How does that go? So the 90-day announcement of this channel is I'm starting a second daily upload channel for that. It's going to be really cool. I'm very excited. For me, that is a very concrete direction that my life has been lacking, and this last 90 days helped me figure out. So in terms of this channel, that's my wife texting me. in terms of this channel, the next 90 days is going to be Dolmenwood campaign. I've been planning. It's over my shoulder. My table is covered in Dolmenwood books. It's covered in old school essential books. I've been building out my characters. 1 man, 1 beard, 5 character solo play Dolmenwood is going down. First episode will drop next week for sure. My goal is to kind of like Tales of the Manor style is what I'm hoping to one day hit. It's going to be pretty janky. I've never tried this before to this extent. Definitely never tried to record it. Did I talk about my website yet? I don't know. The videos are blurring together, and this probably isn't even that short. One thing I will tell you is hobby projects. Trench Crusade is going to be up next. We're going to do Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent. We're going to do The Great Hunger. We're going to do Heretics. We're going to do Iron Sultanate. We're going to finish up a couple of new additions to Trench Pilgrims. Then we're going to maybe do New Antioch. I don't have those printed. I have everything else I just listed printed. 3D printer is firing on all cylinders again. Whew. I have 2 commissions, 3 commissions. Thank you, people who have commissioned me and are going to give me their money to paint things. That's the next step up in my journey of being a quote-unquote professional miniature painter, which is another realization I had. So there will be a small, I think it's either 5 to 10 figure infinity commission that will be started before the end of the year and finished in December. And then I have a full JSA sectoral commission I need to do. And then from that, a War Machine Dusk Army commission. All of that's going to be the start of the year, probably the next 90 days. It'll be Dolmenwood and those 3 things. That's what you're in for. A lot more Trench Crusade, some Infinity, some War Machine, a whole lot of goofiness. But right now, I got to go finish painting these 90 goblins to celebrate 90 days, and I have not been painting them. So there's a whole lot to do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for helping me figure out the next chapter of my life. Tomorrow will be the first video of that second channel. If you're interested in that, it's just Matt Gilbert, all one word, MATTGLBRT. I'll probably maybe throw up some BS website that's just like a landing page with the links to the YouTube channel. If you're interested in watching that, this will be probably the last time I mention it here. I don't want this to be like a thing like that. I want to keep this fun and focus on the hobby. But if you want to see what it looks like to build a business, that's going to be over there. I guess I'll link it in the description once. Go check out my cool Hobbynomicon website. There's no ads. There's no bullshit. It's just the transcripts and all of my videos and a bunch of random cool stuff. Some Easter eggs that I added. Really cool. I'm excited. If anybody looks, if like one person looks at it, it'll be cool. Very cool. I built a pretty crazy search feature. But anyway, thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy. I'm excited. These 90 days has changed my life, and I'm excited for the next 90 days. The Love Shack's lights have officially gone out.